Hey Boom fans. Alright, Steve Berger back here again with another ball review. This time we're going to look at the Columbia 300 Torque Pearl. Not too long ago they brought back the Columbia 300 Torque Solid. Some of you guys got a chance to throw that. I did not. I did see several people throwing it. It looked really nice. And then when the Torque Pearl came out, I was pretty excited about getting it. I run into a lot of friction. I like to have balls that are heavy rolling and strong and things like that in my arsenal, but I definitely like to come prepared with a lot of balls that I think will be good for when the lanes open up. I bowl a lot of tournaments, and several games into it, the lanes are hooking like crazy, and I need to be able to combat that with a lot of different angles with stuff that's going to get through the heads and down the lane for me. And so when I seen this come out, I had to get it, punch it up. Thanks again to John Amity at the Bowlers Pro Shop in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. John always takes care of me. We drilled this one up 45 by 4 by 35. So I basically did this layout because I wanted the ball's characteristics to kind of take control of this. So I picked 45, even though on a symmetrical, that first angle is really not going to make a difference, but I just picked 45 as a middle of the road angle, and then 4 is kind of my typical go-to pin distance from my PAP for my pin. And then I picked 35 because I knew that I'd be using this ball probably a lot where I've got to move left and the lanes are opening up, and I wanted to come off at a break point a little sharper, but it didn't have to go crazy. So I picked 35. I could have went with 25 to make it pop a little bit harder, but I thought maybe with this ball 35 was going to be enough, and I think I picked the right layout. I've thrown this ball a little bit, threw a little bit Monday night in league, threw it Wednesday night. I was throwing the ball not the greatest both those nights, to be honest with you, but the ball, I could tell immediately it gave me a really good shape. So I want to get into this this ball review, and you can take a look for yourself. I'm bowling on a fresh pair, freshly oiled. I did bowl a couple of games prior to this ball with the Hammer 3D offset, which I'll be having a review come out with that as well. And you'll be able to see that ball also on the same pair. So this ball here I'm using was a fresh pair. I've got it 2-3 games in, like I said, with the Hammer 3D offset, and we can take a look at the ball. All right, hope you enjoy. Immediately you can see the ball just gets right through the heads and then drives right through the pins. That shot there I got in a little bit, but it just held and still went through the pins really good. That one right there I felt like it was pretty good. That's where I was really kind of targeting with that ball. Like I say, I've got probably 3 games or so on this pair before I got to this ball. But yeah, so as I was saying earlier, I went 45 by 4 by 35. And bowled bad Wednesday night, so I figured I better go practice. I use a lot of these ball reviews for a chance for me to practice as well, so you know, I kind of put everything in there. But just this ball is going to be really good for people that either run into a lot of friction or see that ball just kills it. That's good stuff right there. But this ball is going to be really good for people that run into a lot of friction all the time, or maybe you don't have a lot of speed and you need the ball not to read and die early. It's not a weak ball by any means. I noticed if you look here, I hope you can tell anyway, it's a very even shaped arc all the way down. It doesn't skid flip, but it does seem to float through the heads really good. So it doesn't overreact on the back either. It's just a nice, even arcing shape all the way down. I did get this ball, and I had it just as an example. I had it for a tournament that I was bowling and I had new ball syndrome and I wanted to throw it, but I could tell that for that particular house we were bowling in, the oil down lane, it was hard to get the ball to shape down lane. It was slick down lane. So even though it rolled pretty good, I had to hold off and not use it. But definitely one I'm going to get a lot of use of. I'm going to have it in my bag. I'm going to be able to use it a lot of times in tournaments when the lanes start to open up. Whenever I need a symmetrical pearl, this is going to be a really good option for me. So as I was saying before, John Amity, the Bowlers Pro Shop, great job. Definitely get a chance. If you don't know how to contact him, leave a comment and I can tell you how to do that. John's great. So I hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll see you on the next one.